When do I treat you all fucking badly?
What?
Yeah, when it comes to scheduling, how many days that you guys have asked off for that you didn't get off?
It's not what I'm asking.
As many of you may remember, not too long ago we covered the wildly popular show Kitchen Nightmares, a show where the elite master chef Gordon Ramsay goes around the country using his vast knowledge of the culinary arts and his many years of restaurant experience to try and save struggling restaurants, often resulting in a lot of yelling. But today we're going to be taking a look at one of his other ventures, Hotel Hell, which is essentially the same premise of Kitchen Nightmares, but hotels. You may be thinking, what does Gordon Ramsay know about hotels? I don't know. It beats me. If I'm being honest, from the handful of episodes I've watched, this pretty much just is Kitchen Nightmares, with a few minutes of Gordon staying in a hotel room and saying it smells bad.
It smells like sewage.
And making sure to show his bare fucking ass at least once per episode. Now, in the episode we're going to be looking at today, Gordon's going to be traveling to Murphy, California to stay in the historic Murphy's Hotel. Got really creative with that name, huh? Now, this hotel's been around for over 150 years and has hosted many notable figures in history, so it's got a reputation. And I can't wait for you guys to see the owners. So with all of that out of the way, time to go to hell. Hotel Hell.
Partners, Brian, Kevin, and Joel bought the business 9 months ago.
These guys look like stunt doubles for any trio in an early 2000s R-rated comedy. Now, while the main building is a historic hotel, they also seem to have purchased a foreclosed Motel 6 right out back to be their modern rooms. There's a reason I said it that way.
Kevin and I, we love women, and it is a passion, and we have a lot of them coming through here.
Don't act like you've never done it.
You know, as a California American male, we were taught during college that it's good. Binge drinking is fun.
This just in, binge drinking is fun. You heard it here first, folks. I don't know what it is, dude, but something about being, like, wasted, I find really fun, and I feel really good when I'm doing it. So far, this place is looking like the Wayside Tri-Delta Inn.
Wow, this really is historic.
I love this very obvious added-in-post saloon music because you know they were actually playing Starstruck by 303 or some shit.
Nice. Wow.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
So first name is?
Kanitha.
Kanitha.
Nice to meet you.
Never did I think that there was a feminine version of the name Kenneth, but as you guys know, my channel is a place that we all come to learn. So now it's time to hear about the problems, but honestly, so far, the place is kind of fucking sick.
We put you in the presidential Ulysses S. Grant room. This is the actual bed that President Grant slept in, except for the mattress. We did get rid of that.
Yeah, we did have to replace the mattress because okay, I'm just gonna be frank. Grant pissed the bed so fucking bad, we had to get rid of that.
What's the glass box for?
This is our display room.
Display room.
Yes, so guests and customers can come up and take a look.
Hello. How are you?
Oh, well, that's embarrassing.
Oh fuck. Guess no post check-in wank for me today. For real though, this is an insane concept because even when I stayed at the Wayside Inn for the Ghost Adventures video, I was in a famous historic room and they didn't have people walking up that death trap of a staircase to get a gander at me.
First impressions. I mean, it may be steeped in history, but this smells like the room's steeped in piss.
Hey, I wasn't too off of that dumb joke I made 20 seconds ago.
I hope the food here is less stale than my bedroom. Murphy's Historic Hotel Employee of the Month. Oh, he looks a happy bunny. Oh,
Hello.
how are you?
Party of one?
Party of one.
Okay.
Not a party for one. Good to see you.
I'm Brian.
Is that the same? Congratulations, Employee of the Month.
Thank you.
Do you get a bonus? Do you get a night stay? Do you get a free dinner?
I'm one of the only employees that never made the cut yet.
I see. You just put yourself in, and what are the owners going to say about that?
I'm one of them.
Alright, one thing making himself Employee of the Month, but the fact that he said he's the only one who hasn't gotten a shot at it, you are the fucking owner. One of the owners. I forgot about the other two.
Are you the man with the G-string?
The G-string?
Receptionist telling me you do lap dancing.
Oh no, that would probably be Kevin.
Oh, I see.
I don't know, my booty's a little too big to do the lap dance.
Okay, I was going to say, I can't wait to see that one. I'd love to meet the other two, the chef and the lap dancer. Are they around?
You want me to bring them out?
Yeah.
All right.
So you want me to bring them out? Yes. Okay, do you want a lap dance? What? No, yeah, okay. Sorry, I'll go get him.
Kevin, Gordon, good to see you, bud.
Pleasure to meet you.
And this is?
Hi, Gordon Joel.
Joel. So obviously the chef.
Yes.
Restaurant manager. And the lap dancer.
Bar manager.
Bar manager. So who's in charge?
You know, just taking a look at these three guys now and how they're dressed and present themselves, I'm going to, one, rule out the guy dressed as a chef, and second, rule out the guy that is dressed like SpongeBob SquarePants. So I guess that leaves us with the guy dressed like a magician with a Vegas residency and a head full of got-to-be glue.
We bought the hotel 9 months ago.
Right, and you guys go back a long way.
Just kind of met each other 15 years ago. And
I'm confused whether it's the Three Musketeers or Three Stooges.
What's your fucking problem, man?
I can't believe this hotel is owned by three guys with a pink dining room.
Pink's the new black.
I guarantee I had a shirt that said that in the 5th grade. You know, 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, Graham. 1 second. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Much better. Tough guys wear pink. Graham, don't bill me for that time.
Any specials on today?
We had a fresh Alaskan halibut with well, this is the first time I forget specials.
Don't worry, why don't you check with the chef?
All right, I will.
You are the restaurant manager, right?
Yes, and I was a server too.
Restaurant manager, employee of the month, and owner.
Yes, all of the above.
Okay, I'm gonna cut dude here some slack. If I was talking to Gordon Ramsay and I was at his mercy, I would probably forget my goddamn birthday.
Hey, Joel, I forgot the special just now.
Ryan just kind of forgot her specials. I have seen him do that before.
Nope, never mind. This seems to be a regular issue.
Escargot in a red wine garlic sauce.
Wow. Absolutely rancid. Have a little taste. I mean, nothing's hot.
You know, that's the first time in the history that I've eaten escargot.
Oh, really?
And I'm gonna say that I don't like it in any way.
This is actually the first time I've tried this. I don't like this at all. Actually, Brian, now that I think about it, I actually do like it. Oh, you know, now that I've really had a chance to let it stew, I think I like it too. Mr. Gordon, Chef Ramsay, sir.
So fine dining. Frozen, inedible, nasty, excrement. I mean, I'm amazed.
Oh, you know Gordon was up all night working on that line. He was so ready to let that thing loose.
I got 1, 2, 3. 3 idiots that haven't changed anything.
Word has got out that I'm in Murphy's and the hotel and restaurant are full of people. I feel sorry for all of them.
Can we get something else? Okay, what was wrong? The ribs are a little too sharp. This is just like, it's like vinegar. And the chicken's really dry.
All right, we already know this food isn't great, so they're not off target here, but tell me they don't look like the kind of table that would also be a nightmare at any given Chili's, let's be real. So continuing on with kitchen nightmares, but in a hotel, Gordon is going to check out the state of the kitchen and take a look at the walk-in freezer. And as you would expect, not great.
Oh, Jesus Christ, look at the fucking mold on that. This is absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, that's gross as shit, but why are you flicking it like that? God forbid a high-end establishment serves dry-aged tortillas.
Look at that, fucking, look at the mold growing on there. Oh, you dirty fuckers. Bloody hell. What is that?
To be black mold.
What's it supposed to be?
Thai chili marinade.
Thai chili marinade.
But I don't know if it's been used in a while.
Oh, this is bullcrap. We got Gordon walking back into our freezer and judging this whole entire place off that little bucket of bile. Give me a freaking break.
The sauces was from a chef that had been there like in 2006 or 7 or something.
What the fuck?
How many of you can run a fucking business? Do you ever see 3 CEOs, 3 fucking general managers, 3 fucking executive chefs? Huh? It's like dumber, and dumbest.
I know Kevin's stoked. He's like, hey, I'll take what I can get. At least I'm not dumbest.
Are you guys really the fucking owners?
True story.
Fuck off.
So, tonight, no lap dance? Or please shut the fuck up.
Well, I do want to prove Gordon Ramsay wrong about me being a fucking idiot, fucking dumb and dumber.
No. Kevin was dumb. You were dumber. At least you're not dumbest. Man, poor Joel.
Fucking scoundrel, wanker, fucking whatever British fucking terminology that fucking wanker has to say across from the fucking different pond guy. But I do respect him.
You can't call him a wanker and then say you respect him in the same sentence. Those go together like oil and water. So now it's the time of the night when Brian's finished his 5 minutes of grueling work to do what he does best. Get wasted with the hotel patrons at the bar.
Listen to that fucking music. How on earth
Is anyone gonna ever get to sleep in this hotel? Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
You know what? Frog's asses for everyone in this building right here, right now.
Oh, fuck me. I really do want a frog's ass, though.
There's gotta be a quieter room somewhere. Surely to Christ.
Okay, now we have confirmation there is in fact a door that keeps people from peeking in from the observatory. I honestly wasn't sure. What could possibly be etched into that man's arm that Hotel Hell felt the need to blur? Also, pretty pimp move ripping his Van Heusen dress shirt like that. Fuck.
Got 2 seconds, please.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
How about thinking for 2 minutes about your guests?
I want to go. I'm gonna go clean the walk-in. I'm gonna go clean the walk-in.
You just walk off like that.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go clean the walk-in because you know why?
Why are you acting like a fucking jerk?
Because I'm upset. That was fucking unacceptable in there.
What was unacceptable?
The fucking walk-in with the fucking black mold.
So why don't you do something about it?
If everyone in this.
One thing I want to point out is we are seeing a real drunk man here. Not the cliche word slurring, stumbling around drunk act. But the way he is wasted and in trouble with Gordon, like, you know what? No, that shit pissed me off. It should have never happened. I'm gonna go clean the walk-in. All right, I'm gonna go clean the walk-in, and I'm gonna drink that bile. Guys, should I drink the fucking bile?
I've been told the hotel offers modern rooms, further from the bar, so I've asked to be put in one so I can get away from all this madness.
It's not exactly quiet out here either.
And they call these modern rooms? It looks like my grandma's house from the 1950s. Look at this wallpaper. Hideous.
And what sort of hotel is this? What an awful night's sleep.
There it is, the peak of the episode. Gordon Ramsay's naked ass. I know I'm not the first person to make that observation. Get the fuck out of here. But I can't let that go without bringing attention to it. And it's not like he has an exceptional ass that one would want to display. It is barely a step up from Hank Hill's.
Fucking shower is hideous. Water's freezing. The place stinks. Man.
Fuck you.
Man, that was a bad night's sleep. The noise above here was insane. I came back downstairs last night and Brian's ripping his shirt up. Shouting, screaming about, hey, shots are all on me. Is that normal?
When they're off duty, they come behind the bar, turn up the jukebox when I've already turned it down, pour themselves drinks.
It's their personal frat house.
How does that make you feel? Your employees are concerned that you're drunk in the bar.
When do I treat you all fucking badly?
What?
Yeah. When it comes to scheduling, how many days that you guys have asked off for that you didn't get off?
It's not what I'm asking.
Come on, we've all been there, you know, when you ask your boss for a day off and they say, yes, of course, on one condition, I have to be able to rip my shirt off and do body shots while you are on the clock.
If you're gonna run a hotel, it's not about having a fucking party. It's about levels of discipline.
Well, just so you know, it's not happening anymore. But I'm not gonna be as happy sometimes for you guys.
Jesus Christ.
We need online booking.
You know what that takes away, online bookings? As front desk girls, you know.
We talked about getting rid of the front desk and putting a computer there, and we don't have a person there. Self check-in.
That's
So how do you
fine.
feel about that?
Okay, I feel like this is just obvious, but in what world does letting people book online eliminate the need for a receptionist? But you still have to check in.
Somebody needs to step up and run the business, and everybody else follows suit. You need one general manager. That's the issue. You need to be a leader from the top. That's one person. There can be 25 owners, but there needs to be one general manager. Somebody needs to take charge.
I'm gonna take charge, I'm gonna run the business. I'm our leader. Out of us three, it's gonna be me, guaranteed.
I, Brian, the chapter chief executive frat president, vow to be the best leader I can for all of my my employees.
Brian, it's your responsibility now to general manage. And absolutely toe the line.
Gotcha.
But there are 3 rules. Rule number 1, to stop drinking on the floor.
Gotcha.
Question, Gordon, Mr. Sir Ramsay, does vodka in a water bottle count? Yes. Just asking questions, no need for the tood. I've been trying to wrap my head around just how these guys came into possession of this historic hotel, and man, I am stumped. Like, was this place just foreclosing and one of these frat guys' dads that works at a hedge fund just scoop it up for them, or what?
I want to make this work.
From today on, it's gonna be a change business. It's different. All right?
Okay.
Okay.
Good to see that smile back on your face. Thank you.
Thank you. So now it's time for Gordon's team to overhaul this place and give it a real facelift. Honestly, I'd just be happy if all they do is remove the bar. Really though, they do go through and fix the place up pretty well, and the bros are stoked.
Our president now could stay here. Obama would be okay to stay here now.
Alright, we have now pinned this down to an 8-year period that this episode may have aired. Brian's hairstyle might help us narrow it down even more. I could also find this information very quickly with the power of the World Wide Web, but I will not.
It still feels historic, but it's a bedroom, not a museum.
Exactly.
So, you know, make sure that when your guests are checked in, their bedrooms are off the tour.
Gentlemen, I have not wanked in 3 days. The tour is officially off limits. Executive decision. So not only did they fix up the rooms in the main building, but also the modern rooms in the satellite building, and dare I say, they look pretty nice.
You ready to see the dining room? Yeah! Gone are those horrendous pink walls. A stunning, beautiful color on the walls that just pop.
Now, the room does look nice, but did they change the tables? Or did they run out of time and just throw tablecloths over the old ones? And continuing with this episode of Kitchen Nightmares, but not, they even brought new life to the menu and are giving them an opportunity to be a hotspot for wine tasting in the evenings, when all of the other places nearby close for the night.
I like the pairing of the bruschetta and the wine that it goes with. It's a very nice, fresh dish.
Watch, they just cut over to Brian like... That's alright.
As well as a wine pairing menu, I've changed the entire menu in the dining room.
Joe, you're gonna love this one. I call it Salisbury steak a la Hungry Man.
Let me show you one of my favorite dishes.
I'm very excited about the new menu.
I know where I'm eating every night.
Oh my God.
Fresh baked lemon meringue pie.
You know Joel's looking at that thing like, I can't fucking make that.
Good luck, guys. Thank you. Are you ready?
We're ready.
Yes. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Ooh, girly, I saw that. That was not a clean save at all. I would banish myself to exile if there was footage of me fumbling a hands-in maneuver like that on national television. So they have cleaned the place up, renovated the rooms, renovated the dining room, even adding a new wine tasting menu. Everything's looking great. The owners are stepping up, taking responsibility. Honestly, a much happier ending than our last Gordon Ramsay endeavor.
You think I'm too far gone? There's no hope. Yalla, yalla. It's Christmas. Let's go home.
Now, even though I'm just itching and fiending to spoon feed you guys a classic Chris James lie on a silver fucking platter, I have to say, it seems like they actually kept their game up, because not only are they still open today in 2025, they seem to be getting overall great reviews, so I guess I'm the dumb donkey here. But it is nice when we get moments like this, just like Kenny and the husband swap, sometimes we need a break from the smut. But never a break from Gordon's tight cheeks. Donkey! Well guys, that was our first time covering Hotel Hell. As always, I hope you all did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving a like, commenting, subscribing if you want to see more videos just like this. Also, don't forget to check out my hot sick merch at chrisjames.shop. Scoop up a green version of the dad hat. It's cooler than Gunner's green hat, and that is a fact proven by science and technology. Anyways, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you next week. Goodbye.